In this video, I'm going to attempt to survive 100 days in a world filled with water. That's right, not a single piece of land in sight, and this is definitely going to be the most challenging 100 days I've ever faced. Oh my god, are we going to make it up in time? My goal is to create a completely self-sustaining base with plentiful amounts of food, wood, and other resources, so let's get started. Alright, and so here we are on day number 1. The story, basically my ship sank, and I was the only one to make it out on this here escape ship with some simple supplies that I gathered on my way out, a single piece of grass, an oak sapling, and a bed. So now we're out here stuck in a world filled with ocean, and we've got to survive, so I think what I want to do first is find a nice, safe, shallow spot in the ocean to call home. So let's go on a bit of an adventure. Alright, so after about a minute of sailing, I've found this nice little safe kind of shallow spot in the ocean. It should be nice and easy to kind of build a pillar up and start our island from that spot. Oh my god, where did it go? I've already lost it. There it is, okay. Yes, this is looking good. We've got dirt here too that we can easily just kind of harvest and use for our island. That is bloody well freaking perfect, mate. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do now is just start digging some dirt. This is going to be a very painstaking process without any tools and while being underwater. This shit takes fucking forever, man. I'm not kizzy capping. Dude! I really need to try and not lose hunger or health because, well, right now I can go attack some fish. It's going to be a painstaking process without a freaking sword. So while I'm digging down, I might actually build a little bit of a starter island and place our sapling on there just so we can start getting some wood. I think that'll be perfect. Okay, we've already hit stone there. Oh, okay, we almost lost a freaking health bar then. Please. Oh, okay, we need like 2 or 3 more blocks, I think.
Time to keep fucking digging, mate.
Alright, that should definitely be enough blocks. Let's get this pillar built. And I might just add like a little bit of a platform out here too. If you can call that a platform. Let's park the boat up right here, and I'm going to grab our sapling out and plant this bad boy right there. And literally, this is our life support right now. I need this thing to grow in order to kind of continue, because I can't really get through stone with my bare bloody mitts, especially underwater, because I'm just going to drown straight away. So while I'm waiting for that to grow, I'm just going to simply just keep harvesting dirt, okay? I might even try and go get a fish or two. So let's see how hard it's going to be to smack, well, this looks like a cod. Let's smack a cod to death and see how we go. Come here, dickhead. Oh, okay. That's actually pretty easy. Holy crap. Oh, dude, I got a bone meal too? That's so, like, that's such a rare thing to get. But we're probably going to need more than one in order to grow that sapling. Like, I don't know if bone mealing it with just one bone meal and not, like, growing it to full. I don't know if just using this one will actually speed up the process. I don't know. I guess we'll find out, but there we go. I do also now have 2 raw cod. I don't know if that is going to poison me if I eat it raw. I mean, you think not, because fish is like, you know, people eat it raw and shit in sushi. Oh god, I wasn't keeping track of my shit. That is not good. But I'll tell you what is good. I see some freaking iron right off the get-go. That is going to be extremely useful. Oh, there's some more there too. Yes. All right, I'm going to start eating some of this raw cod because I really don't want to have low hunger or health out here. I mean, if like a drowned or something comes across us, we're pretty much boned without any kind of armor or anything. So I'm gonna keep swimming around and punching some fish in the head, and hopefully we get a good stockpile. And yeah, so I'll be back once this tree has hopefully grown in. All right, well, yeah, the tree hasn't grown. I regret to inform you that this first day has been very uneventful, okay? I reached level 1, I have 2 raw cod, and I created a dirt pillar and placed the sapling on top. Very exciting stuff here. But we've gotten our first achievement as well, sweet bloody dreams. And there we have it. There is the beautiful day 2. Still waiting for this tree to grow. I'm going to eat the 2 raw cod that I have left, and I'm also going to go try and get some more. Ooh, I've just spotted this really nice underwater ravine here. We've got plenty of iron around to mine as well. That is beautiful. I'm definitely going to explore that once we get some actual tools. That's going to be really handy. Instead of freaking trying to dig this pillar down and hope we bust into a cave, like that is a godsend right there. But until then, I'm smacking fish around. All right, bit of a status report. Day 2 is like, I don't know, about halfway. I've punched a bunch of fish. But every time I lose like 1 health freaking heart, I literally have to eat like 4 fish, okay? But we also got another bone meal. So what I'm going to try and do is, oh, okay, that's, that is quite unfortunate. I was really hoping that was going to grow it. But, dude, this tree, I don't know why. It seems like it's just taken forever. Like, usually it should have grown by now. And that kind of stinks. Oh, man, what a pain. Oh, my God. I've just freaking made punching fish more efficient. Okay, previously I was just, like, kind of holding control and, like, basically sprinting into the fish and it knocks them far away. But what you do, just before you get to him, you stop swimming quickly, and that way you can kind of just punch them instead of knocking them around, really. You know what I'm saying? Dude, this makes getting fish so much easier. Holy crap, look at this. Bang, he's already dead. And I'm already gonna... Ooh, oh my god, I almost lost a heart then. All right, I'm gonna turn around, and this tree's gonna be grown. Oh! Oh my god, please! Why is it taking so long, brother? Oh, yes. Dude, the tree's grown. Oh my God, it is beautiful. Yes, get me back there real quick. I haven't even thought, like, I need to use these wood blocks as efficiently as possible. Dude, if I don't get a sapling back from this tree, I'm sorry, boys, but it is game over. I'm not kidding. I don't think there's any other way to get a sapling in this world. All right, we got 5 logs. I'm going to... Oh, okay, we already got a sapling back. We are in the green. Yes, we are quite literally in the green. That is beautiful. What I'm going to do now is just meticulously watch each one of these leaves break and make sure we get something back. Also, getting sticks from these leaves means we use less wood for freaking sticks, so that is beautiful. Give me a second. I'm going to break each one of these leaves, and then we'll figure out what to do with the logs next. Okay, thankfully, we have gotten 5 saplings back. I've already planted 1 back. We also have 2 sticks, so we can use that to make a tool, which is beautiful. Obviously, the first thing we're going to need is a crafting table.
Wow.
That is for sure. So let's place him down right here. I think the only wooden tool that we're going to be making is a pickaxe, and that is obviously to allow us to get some freaking stone, okay? There is our pickaxe. Now what we can do is head back down this hole and just start digging some stone.
There we go, Stone Age, mate.
It's beautiful. I'm also going to hit the sack before, I don't know what mobs can spawn, but I guess maybe the freaking ocean guys, whatever they're called. I already forgot the name. I really do not want those guys creeping up on me here, okay? I'm just going to continue grabbing stone until I have 3, and I'll meet you guys back at the crafting table. Okay, there is our 3 cobble. I'm going to make some sticks with some of this wood here, and we're going to make a stone pickaxe just to speed up the process because it is quite painstaking. Now I want to get enough stone to probably make a furnace, and then maybe some more... Or actually, no, we'll probably use this stone pickaxe to go mine some iron, actually. Oh, shit, we're going to lose some health here, boys. Oos! Let's go find some of that iron that I spotted before and start freaking mining it. Oh, and I need to figure out... We can use kelp to make freaking... as like fuel, can't we? I don't know how. It's like a block of dried kelp or some shit. I've never actually done it before. Oh, dude, this is gonna be painful. I don't even pick it up. Where did that raw iron go? Oh, it's over here. Give me that. Dude, I don't know how to make dried kelp. I literally need to Google it. Okay, after doing some research, it turns out that just simply the wood that I'm using to smelt the kelp is, I may as well just use that instead to make like charcoal or something, I guess. Well, until we just find some freaking coal at least. Okay, I'm gonna continue mining all of this iron. I'm also gonna get enough cobblestone to make a furnace. So I'll meet you guys back on the island once I have gotten those tasks done. All right, we are back and we are gaming. Look at this. We've got a furnace. I've ramped up our freaking tree production. Look at this. It is beautiful. We're going to slap our furnace right here. I know this island is looking quite rank at the moment, but don't worry. It'll look beautiful soon enough. Okay, so now what I want to do is... Dude, do we use, I think we just, well, first we'll use our wooden pick. I really just want to get, I want to get an iron shovel and an iron pickaxe. I'm just gonna chuck the rest in. We're gonna make a piece of charcoal with that. Maybe let's chuck some wood in there. Dude, I've never been this meticulous about using wood before. But dude, okay, at least we're easily gonna be able to smelt all of that iron now. That is gonna be perfect. Oh, yes, look at that. Yes, we just got another tree. Oh my God. That couldn't have come at a better time right there. Okay, it looks like our iron is done. I'm going to use some of this wood to make some more sticks. I'm gonna make an iron pickaxe, an iron shovel, and because I'm really scared of these zombies, I'm gonna make a sword, okay? Oh, jeez, okay, we just got another tree. That is, couldn't be better. I might actually use the rest of this cobble here to make an axe, just to speed up the process. Yes, dude, that's so good. Look how far we've come. On day 3, we've got 3/4 of our tools are iron. I think in the last 100 days, I had like full diamond tools in the first day or something ridiculous. I mean, we're doing pretty good here. All right, now let's sort out our food situation here because it's quite dire. Let's get some more freaking charcoal smelting here. While that's going, let's jump down into the water because over here where I was digging this iron, I made like a nice bit of a I don't know, an air pocket, so we can easily get some freaking stone down here. Oh, we got to make some doors too. That is going to make life so much easier. I'm going to use this piece of charcoal to start smelting our raw cod. I'm going to make a second furnace and get some more fuel production going. And while that's all going, I might as well just start digging some more freaking dirt here and expand our island because it is very small at the moment. Oh, dude, it's day 4. We just got another tree and we have some proper cooked food to eat. Got some more fuel. Dude, things are turning out bloody well Millhouse for us right now. This is perfect. I think now with our abundance of wood, we can probably just go ahead and make a couple of doors, and we can probably just go start exploring this little ravine that we spotted over here. We've got plenty more iron to go ahead and grab. Ooh, this bad boy goes deep. This bad boy goes all the way down to deep slate, mate. Oh shit, I'm about to start drowning. Oh, that's not good. Ah, get in there. Okay. Might as well kind of... I'll just leave this door here as like kind of a checkpoint. Oh, some coal, yes. Because we're going to have to probably breathe between going here and then up. So I'll leave that there. I mean, we're probably never going to fucking use it, you dickhead. But dude, this coal is going to be beautiful. Actually, I really want to make a torch so we can actually see. Yes, look at that. Before we delve deeper into this cave, I do want to just quickly grab the rest of this iron out here. All right, I'm just heading back to base before we go deeper because I did get a substantial amount of iron here, and I think we're definitely going to benefit from some freaking iron armor, okay? So let's get this crap smelting away. And I've got some dirt too, so we might as well just expand our island here. Oh, there's another tree. Yes, dude. Okay, we are freaking swimming in wood here, dude. We've got 12 of the bad boys. That is, oh, it's so good. Look at the charcoal. Dude, tears are coming out. I'm that happy. All right, there is a little bit more expanding done. All of our iron is also completed along with our charcoal. I'm going to use this to make as many armor pieces as I can. Let's just see. All we need now is a chest plate. That is, oh, dude, it couldn't be better right now. Well, it could be. We could have a chest plate, but I'm happy with this, okay? With a good stockpile of food, I think it is now time to head into the deeper parts of this ravine over here. I've got all of our saplings planted, and hopefully they'll all be done by the time we get back up. That would be perfect. We can start expanding our island a lot more. All right, so let's head down. We're going to stop off at my little checkpoint here. I'm kind of hoping that the rest of this cave just stops being a water cave. It doesn't look like it, but what it does look like is we got some freaking coal here. Okay, it's just one. That's quite that is quite shit. All right, see you later, dickhead. More iron. That is always a bloody bonus. Let's grab some of this. Ooh, it looks like we have just opened up a bit of a deeper part of the cave here as well. That couldn't be better, and it's not freaking water as well. Yes. Okay, once again, I'm gonna leave this door here as like a bit of a checkpoint. Oh, okay, we got mobs. Okay. That was almost certain death if I went down there. Ooh, you're a little prick. Actually, he would be pretty good to kill for some bones. But there is too many mobs down there, and I do not want to risk it, man. Honestly, I do not know how we're going to deal with these guys. Just going to make this opening a bit bigger so we can kind of get a bit of better visual down here. We've got a baby zombie. We got 3 normal zombies and a boner. How do we deal with this? Oh, okay. You're literally... Ah, that did so much damage. The only guy to swim up is a creeper, of course. Like, you can't make that up. Oh, dude, I think we just play it safe. We get the rest of the iron that's in this underwater cave here and just make a chest plate. Seriously? That's how much of a little bitch I am right now. I do not want to ruin this good start we've had by just freaking jumping headfirst into some mobs and dying, okay? That would be quite sad. All right, and so after finding and mining a bunch of iron all around the ravine, along with a good bit of coal too, I headed back home to discover no trees had grown and started the great smelt of iron. With enough iron now smelted to make a chest plate, I went ahead and crafted one and made my way back down the ravine. Okay, we are back at the shit. There's a boner and we have an enderman. I'm really hoping all of those zombies have just despawned. I did see a spider that will actually be pretty useful. Oh, dude, we've got full armor. I think we just dive in and freaking YOLO send it. All right, in we get. There's so many creepers. That's not good at all. Oh my god. Okay, we've only got one skelly here. Let's get rid of him. See you later, idiot. No! I do not want those creepers blowing up my drops. Dude, okay. I'm just gonna circle back around. Let's grab those bones. Oh, maybe I already grabbed them? No. What the hell? Dude, I don't know what to do. I think this is the first time ever I should probably just make a shield. Okay, spider's dead. Let's get rid of these pricks. Yep, I don't care. See you later. Oh, he didn't die. Let's assess the drop situation. Dude, we literally got nothing from the spider and nothing from the boner.
You're joking.
It couldn't be shitter. Dude, I just risked life and limb to get those. Dude, what is going on there? We have got... Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? That's the deep dark. Oh, I really do not want to deal with that. How many baby zombies? Dude, there's 3 of them. Ah, I'm getting shot by a boner. Oh, my God. You see what I see over there? That is beautiful. Tell you what's not beautiful. These fucking mobs. Get out of here. Oh,
Get out of here, idiot.
Yes, we got 2 bones. That is perfect. That is how we're going to get some freaking wheat and make some bread and stuff. Okay, there's our... You're kidding. The amount of... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 creepers in one spot. You can't make this up, dude. Why is there so many? Literally. Oh, dude. And there's 2 more over there. You cannot make it up. Oh, he just uncovered... Okay, I'm actually really thankful for those creepers. He just uncovered more diamonds for me. I'm also going to use them to blow up all of these mobs. What I want to do, kill these mobs and just as quickly as I can just get these diamonds and get the hell out. There's our first diamond. You need to piss off, my friend. Oh, dude, it's just an endless onslaught. We've got a villager. Oh, he would actually be really good to kind of save, but I just simply do not have the patience at the moment. Sorry, mate. Dude, they just won't stop. Okay, now that we have a moment of respite, let's get some diamonds. There's 2 there. Honestly, that's fine. We've got so much more around here to freaking mine. And I saw, yes, there's 1 more in here too. Give it to me. Give it. You're kidding me. It just dropped down. I do not want to touch any of that shit. Get the hell out of here. How are we looking so far? We got 4. Okay, that's all right. We do have more to mine up here. Bang. I'm guessing that's only going to be one, of course. Come on, be some behind it. Come on, dude. That really sucks when you find diamonds, but there's no more behind. Okay. Dude, these creepers are... Okay, there's more diamonds. Dude, I've got full goosebumps covering every inch, every centimeter of my body right now. Take of that what you will. Give me some of this. Yes, there's more. Give me 2. Okay, come on. One more. One more. Fuck yeah, you fucking prick. Oh, there's one more over there. Dude, do I risk it? I think we do. There's not that many mobs around right now. We got some string too. That's going to be good for a fishing rod. We can get some enchanted books and stuff like that. I don't think there is any other way that we can kind of get them. Oh my god, the frickin' zombie kindergarten's here. Come on! Oh my god. You cannot make this up. Oh my god. Oh my god, are we gonna make it up in time? Oh my god! Dude! Holy shit. Almost just lost everything then. Oh, dude, it couldn't have been closer. Okay, I kind of need to relax after that. That was way too stressful. We made it out with 8 diamonds at least. I really do not want to deal with any mobs right now, so I'm hitting the sack straight up. That was so stressful, dude. Oh my god. We are now here on day 6. I am completely out of food, but we do have a good bit of supplies in every other kind of department. I might go sword fishing a little bit, so give me a minute. I'll be back. All right, we've got a bunch of cod. I'm cooking it up as well. Yes, dude, it is beautiful. So I think to de-stress, what I'm going to do now is just start making our island into, well, a bit more of an actual island, okay? I want to make just something a little bit bigger that we can at least start kind of building upon with our wood and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and spend a bunch of time digging up dirt, harvesting trees, and just, you know, making our island into a bit more of a home, okay? So let's get bloody started. Actually, one second, just before we get started, I'm gonna make some diamond tools, okay? I kind of forgot about it. So there's our pickaxe, and I'm gonna make a shovel as well. I'm probably gonna keep the rest, you know, in storage for now. I'm gonna put the rest of all of my crap in here. Okay, now let's get started on the time lapse of upgrading our island. First up, I cleared the entire island of trees to make shaping it a bit easier, and then I simply went between harvesting dirt from the ocean below and placing it on the island to expand it. It was quite a painstaking process, taking 2 days in total, and I mean, it's still not even fully completed. I just kind of gave up. Okay, so here we are so far. Here is the island. Yeah, we really only have a little bit left to do, but I kind of just wanted to use this dirt to make some extra farms and start expanding like outwards from our island with some like wood and stuff. And on top of that, I did bone meal a little patch of the grass here because I just do want to, yes, there we go, start getting some seeds. So I think I'm going to use maybe 1 more bone meal here just to get, yes, 1 more seed. Beautiful. So we got 3 in total. I'll use the rest of the bone meal to kind of grow that as we plant it. And yeah, so let's just get started expanding this island into something, you know, livable, I guess. So let's start our first little expansion dock thing over this way, I reckon. And I think before I kind of start building like actual platforms and stuff, I need to figure out the dimensions of everything. Like how far out do I want this to go? I want to add like a big outer ring with more buildings kind of connecting to it. So I think what I'll do is I'll get this dock started, and then I think I'll get maybe 1 more diagonal one kind of going that way. I think that's going to look pretty cool. Let's start that like right here. Whoopsie daisy. And the ortho camera mod is going to be very helpful for this, making sure everything is like kind of proportional and lined up. So I definitely think we need to go out a bit further on both of those docks. All right, honestly, I think that is going to be pretty good. So I don't want this outer ring to be perfectly circular. I want it to be more like kind of oval shaped. I think that might look good. I don't know, man. I'm just kind of winging all of this crap. I don't know how it's going to turn out, to be honest. But I mean, we do have 100, well, we've got 92 days left to make this as good as possible. So I think from here, we will start our outer ring. Oh, man, this is going to be freaking hard. I don't know. I just need to not worry about it being like perfectly symmetrical because there is no chance that is going to happen. And I also need to figure out like a width for this for it to look good. And yeah, well, this is going to be a very painstaking process of trying to get this, you know, looking right. It's going to cost a lot of wood as well, so I probably should just start planting some more trees on our island because I'm already like down to half a stack of logs here. Actually, what I might do, because we do have a good bit of like grass here, I might just expand out a little bit and make a separate little tree platform thing. There we go, just so we have some kind of growing in our downtime while we're building. And yeah, so what I'm going to do now is just spend a bunch of time building out our ring and our docks out to them. So let's just get started. Alright, and well, many days later, there is our ring created around the entire island. I'm very proud of how quickly and easily I managed to get this built. Except for the fact that it is definitely quite wonky. I mean, if you look at the left side and then you go over to the right side, you can see it's definitely, yeah, I don't know what's going on there, but we're just not going to talk about it, okay? But yeah, so now the plan is to start adding on some platforms and various kind of structures onto this, and that's going to be basically our base. So it's just going to be spread out everywhere, and I think it is going to turn out freaking awesome. So the first thing that we are lacking in quite a bit is, well, actually we're lacking in a lot of stuff, okay? I want to get a tree platform, I want to get a crop platform, and I want to get a storage platform as well. I think the first most important one is going to be getting some trees, because we can always just get some fish for food, and I can always just put chests wherever the hell I want. But trees, they need a dedicated space, and I was thinking, well, we can just go ahead and maybe add a platform in this little junction right here. So we can kind of make a rectangular platform. I don't really know how I'm going to explain it. I should probably just, you know, start building it instead of explaining it. So I want to get like... Okay, I'm explaining it again, but I want to get like a rectangle here. I want to get an extension off of that, and then another one off of that for trees kind of in this area. It'll make sense once I've actually built it, you know? But I'm definitely a bit low on wood at the moment. This is pretty much all I've got to my name. So I might have to do a little bit more tree chopping and probably some dirt gathering as well. And we'll probably get started on another time lapse of actually building the platform. So let's get to it. All right, so for the first platform, I went with this diagonal shape for something interesting and had it intersect all three parts because it looked cool. I then branched off and added a second platform, this one square, and for the third and final one, another rectangle. Getting all of this dirt was also a massive pain in the ass, and that is why it is now day 21. Yes, I ended up completely exhausting all of the dirt under here, which was, I mean, a decent supply. I've then had to resort going down into the mine to find dirt patches, and I have completely run out. All I have left is, well, this 54 stack here. But for now, we have gotten the most important areas done that need the dirt, and I'm pretty happy with how this has turned out. It is definitely very interesting looking, and I'm glad we finally now have some wheat planted and a proper little platform for our trees. Speaking of which, I will probably go ahead and remove this little platform here and harvest all of these trees. This is going to be a big job. But yeah, our platform is coming along quite nicely. We definitely, I think, do need to get a bit of a storage platform done next, and I'm thinking I want that to kind of intersect this pathway, and then we'll have that pathway branch out maybe that way and like over that way. I think that'll look really cool. But yeah, for now, I'm going to go ahead and harvest all of these trees, and then we'll get started on our storage platform. All right, and I'm pretty happy with how this storage area has turned out. Obviously, it's lacking in a lot of chests, and I'm thinking I might actually do something different in this section because I really don't need that many chests, you know? Like, I never really use more than like frickin' 8 chests at a time. Maybe we can think of something else interesting to put here, but in the meantime, I think the next most important thing that I want to get done is an animal spawning platform. Now, I have left this area for quite a while, but nothing has seemed to spawn in yet. I don't know if it's because there was no light there. I've just added some torches now. I don't know if it's, you know, maybe it's not big enough or something, but I think what might be cool is adding like a big kind of platform full of grass, just an open field, and then we have 3 separate kind of connections to it, and that's how we can lead the individual animals into their pens. I think it could look really cool and be a super useful kind of system as well on how we'd actually get animals. There's definitely some easier food, and if we get cows, then we can get leather. I mean, we can't even get sugarcane, so I don't know how useful that's actually going to be. But I was thinking right here, if we added another rectangle, kind of a little bit offset from that one up there, and yeah, honestly, I don't really know. I've literally no freaking dirt to build it as well. Actually, I do have a little bit, but I'm going to need like triple or quadruple that freaking amount. All right, and before going to get more dirt, I decided to set up the area beside the storage into a bit of a crafting space, first with a crafting table and a couple of furnaces for now. I then just jumped headfirst into the ocean and headed back into the underwater ravine in search of dirt, of which I dug up. This next expansion of our island would also need a lot more wood, so I spent some time chopping down some trees and then hit the sack. On the morning of day 27, I decided to craft a fishing rod and try out fishing for food instead of chasing them down with my sword. And, surprisingly, it ended up being a lot slower, ending the day with 8 salmon and 11 cod. However, we did get an enchanted book with fire aspect, which was most of the reason why I wanted to fish anyway. Once I sorted out my fish, I hit the sack and awoke on day 28, ready to start expanding. So, this first big platform is to be the barn, and the 2 smaller ones off to the right, the animal pens. I got all 3 of them filled with a dirt floor and added some bridges so the grass could get there. With that done, I then got started on the construction of the actual barn building. It mostly consisted of oak wood, except for the roof, of which I filled in with some textured deep slate tiles and bricks, as well as some dormers. Once the roof was complete, I headed back down to fill in the walls with some pretty open designs to get that barn look I was going for, as well as adding plenty of other details to the building. Now, with all that done, I decided on adding another pretty big platform, which honestly, I can't remember why I added. I'm pretty sure it was just to be a place to hold some grass. We then had our first mob spawn in the barn, a spider. Not exactly what we're after, but we'll take the string. I then lit the place up nicely with some torches to hopefully increase the chances of some animals spawning here once the grass had spread. I would then go on to spend the next 13 days getting various things built around the base. I started with a new platform and some paths, and then moved on to some boat parking spaces on the inside of the outer ring, as well as a bridge so boats could pass through. I moved on to building a dedicated fishing pier, complete with a cute little shack made with the same materials as the barn, along with a bench. I felt another crop farm platform would be a great thing to add, with 4 squares for some different crops we'd hopefully get. Now, the main thing bugging me at the time was our storage and crafting platforms. I just felt they desperately needed some roofs so we could get out of the bloody sun, you know? And well, because these platforms were quite large, that meant we needed some pretty massive roofs, which took a lot of deep slate, which is a massive time waste mining without efficiency. So here's a bit of a closer look at our new storage and crafting platforms, as well as the base as a whole coming along quite nicely. However, I did feel that some supports for the platforms would look quite nice, so I crafted up a bunch of fences and started building my idea with a bit of a test on this crop farm platform. Once I'd gotten the first corner built, I had a look and decided it actually looks pretty good, so it was time to start adding it everywhere. I first finished up the supports on the crop platform we started on, and then moved over to the big grass platform, as well as the 2 animal pen platforms. All of this ended up taking 4 days in total, which seems pretty crazy, but all of these fences ended up needing a lot of wood, of course, on top of building underwater and also having to fend off a trident-wielding water zombie. Altogether, it was a pretty big pain in the ass. And well, it was at this point right here that I noticed animals were not spawning on my platforms whatsoever, and that led to a couple Google searches until finding out animals just flat out cannot spawn in ocean biomes. That actually sucks really fucking bad. And well, I just decided on transforming this animal spawning barn into something else. I'm not exactly sure what it'd be yet, but I figured we'd at least remove the grass and replace it with some oak slabs instead. Next up, I wanted to do some mining for some more iron and diamonds, and so I decided on creating a bit of a mine entrance of sorts, which was basically a raft with some storage directly above the ravine that I was using, that I could use as a sort of checkpoint. With the mine entrance raft complete, I jumped straight off and down into the ravine to start our next mining expedition. And once I reached the entrance to the cave, there was of course 300 skeletons and creepers. Like literally, why can't it just be zombies for a change, honestly? After fending those mongrels off, I started mining some iron and coal until this happened. Yeah, legit, could not have been closer to death right there. It's honestly just ridiculous at this point. I then busted into a new cave with a couple of diamonds around, but of course it couldn't be easy. There just had to be a boner guarding them, so I headed straight into battle, defeating the skeleton and then mined a single diamond until getting ambushed by a creeper and zombie. My sword couldn't have broke at a worse time, so I scurried away using my axe as a weapon to buy me some time to be able to craft a new sword. With no mobs in sight, I quickly headed up to these diamonds, mining 2 in total. I then made a crafting table, plonked him down, and crafted my sparkly new diamond sword and christened it by chopping off this creeper's head. There was also, of course, a big smelly boner around the corner, of which I knocked around and also mined up the iron it was guarding, as well as killing another ugly zombie bastard. I then returned to the surface completely out of food and with less than half health after a pretty big expedition. I was really hungry and this rotten flesh was looking pretty appetizing, so I nibbled on some until getting poisoned, regretting my decision immediately. Now, instead of being a lazy prick, I just jumped straight back into the water and started sword fishing for food instead. It was then that I decided on getting some more expansions added to our island, first with one big rectangular platform that'd be our new tree farm, as well as some other smaller ones for storage and for some more crop farms. I added a final diagonal platform to this expansion that'd be for more storage, on top of filling out each platform with their designated items like saplings, storage, and crops. I then just felt like crafting an anvil in order to get my relatively new sword enchanted with the fire aspect book we found earlier, but I just couldn't find a good spot for it until getting an idea to change one of the animal pens into a smithing area. So the first order of business was to, of course, remove all of the grass, and I decided on replacing it with some cobblestone instead. instead. With the floor completed, I moved on to building a little roofed section made out of some fences for the supports, some oak slabs for the trim of the roof, and textured deep slate tiles and bricks for the body of the roof. I also felt the roof could use a chimney, of which I built using some granite with a campfire on top surrounded by some trapdoors. I then moved on to adding some detail to the actual platform, first using some polished andesite blocks to make a bit of a work table, as well as finding a good spot for our 2 anvils. We'd also of course need some quenching buckets that we'd theoretically use to cool off our tools once we'd finished smacking them with a hammer. It's just extra decoration, okay? Shut up. I filled our quenching buckets up with some water, and there we have it. Our smithing platform was all done. I then just decided on converting the platform behind it into a smelting platform, as I just couldn't really think of anything else for it. It took some time playing around with different designs until settling on this one, on top of adding some extra storage around the place. It was now time to finally enchant my sword with the fire aspect book we had, so I grabbed it out, headed to the smithing area, and combined them together, only costing 2 levels. I then decided to test it out on my least favorite mobs, some skeletons and creepers, as that seems to be the only things that spawn down here for some reason. I did also manage to skillfully get a skeleton to kill a creeper, which dropped a music disc that I wouldn't end up wasting a diamond to listen to. After some continued exploring, I ended up finding 1 diamond, until finding another patch that had 1 diamond. Seriously, why is it always just 1 frickin' diamond, man? I ended up busting into an underwater cave that had a patch of 4 frickin' diamonds for once. Honestly, a beautiful sight to behold. I continued my exploration of this flooded cave and quickly found some more diamonds, 2 in total. Continued exploration efforts turned up diamondless, unfortunately. I then returned to the surface and started sword fishing once again until making a discovery. The fire aspect on my sword actually cooks the fish even though we're underwater, which eliminates the need for me to cook them, which was frickin' perfect, mate. Now, taking a look at our central island, I felt it needed a bit of a visual upgrade, starting with some sand outlining it for a bit of a beach. With the sand all added, I then placed a couple saplings as well as bone milling the area to get some grass, completing the visual upgrade for the island. Alright, it's live disruptive here because I'm in a bit of a crisis. I don't know, just this area, it's just not, it's feeling very empty. You can kind of tell from up here, I don't know, I need to do something to kind of fill it out, and my idea is basically to get maybe from like over here at the start of the bridge all the way up until like maybe up at this storage area. I just want to thicken up the entire circular ring here. I want to beef this out, maybe 2 blocks in each direction, and what I want to do is put some small houses kind of scattered all along here and have some trees kind of interdispersed between them as well, and I think that is going to really help make our kind of raft island base here look a lot better. I mean, if you're down here at ground level, it does feel like really, I don't know, nice and like lived in, but just from afar, I don't know, I've tried a lot of different things to get it more kind of densely packed, I guess, but I really think this is going to help kind of do that, and I don't know, I might think of some more ideas along the way, but I think that is the next kind of project we're going to tackle, so let's get bloody to it. Alright, so as mentioned previously, I started working on thickening up this area of the pathway, and then just got straight into adding some houses onto it. These houses would all be pretty small, mainly just 3x3 in size, with some diagonal ones and some that'd be a bit bigger in spots that had enough space. I also planted trees in between all of these houses to fill up the space and just to add some greenery around, as I felt we were lacking in that quite a bit. And so here's a closer look at our new houses at ground level, or sea level if you will, and I think they turned out awesome. Now my next plan was to do something with this big grass platform, and I mean we might as well just turn it into some more crop fields as it was already filled with grass anyway. Alright, so first order of business, I crafted up a new iron hoe and grabbed some seeds and carrots. Also, pretty sure I forgot to mention, but we did get some carrots from a zombie in the mine that I just didn't realize we'd gotten at the time. I then took all those items to the field and divided it up into 3 separate strips along with tilling all of the land. I then took a nap and spotted a wild boner that had infiltrated my base, so in the morning I made my way straight over to the invader and smacked him around a bit. Back at the farm, this middle field was turning back to dirt, so I ended up adding some extra spaces of water throughout the farm to ensure it was adequately moisturized. I then started planting all of the crops in, with wheat in the middle bigger field and carrots on the 2 sides. With that field all done and planted, I then decided on finishing up the rest of the fields now that we had enough crop to do so. I ended up splitting this field in 2 to hold carrots as well, and onto the final incomplete field I ended up just filling it entirely with carrots. Now on day 89, I felt it was time to do some relaxing and spend a few days fishing in hopes of getting some more enchanted books, along with a good stockpile of fish of course. And so after casting my first line out, the next 4 days were spent completely relaxed, catching fish after fish, a couple of enchanted bows and even some rods too. I even had this funny moment happen where as soon as my rod broke, I ended up catching a brand new enchanted rod to replace it, which worked out pretty well. Oh my god, okay. Pause the time lapse, pause everything. I finally just got a book. Oh, efficiency 3, that's actually pretty good. I think right now we're gonna go put that on this pickaxe, okay? I mean, dude, it has taken so long to get one single book, but that's pretty good. Efficiency 3, that is gonna speed up mining in this world so much more. Also, we did end up getting a pretty good rod that replaced my regular one. That gave us luck of the sea. We got some pretty, oh, actually, that's pretty garbage. See you later. Oh, that one's got infinity. Okay, we're gonna make a freaking god bow right now. That is pretty good. It doesn't have punch either, so it doesn't like knock enemies away, which I really like. Dude, that is going to make mining so much easier. We got more speed and we can kill anything at far away without having to carry 500 arrows on us. Oh, you can't have flame and infinity, can you? We'll try it, see how we go. I don't have any string left, so I'm just gonna use these other bows to get one to actually repair it to full. Oh, actually, I will go get this one so I can use its durability. Thanks, dickhead. Oh, you're kidding me. The curse of vanishing stays. Dude, that's quite crap. All right, let's see what we can get. That gives us power 4 for 12 levels. Can we add flame and infinity? We can! That is perfect. Yes. How do you repair a bow? Can you use sticks? No. Okay. Probably just need to get a second full bow. But dude, that is pretty good. Honestly, I'm excited to just go mining right now. So that's what we're gonna do. Cancel the fishing. We're going bloody mining. Also, I just thought I'd showcase the, the fishing haul. So this is all the food that we got. I'm just cooking it all up right now. A pretty decent amount, honestly. And then just the random crap. We got a couple of saddles, couple of name tags, a shell, water bottle, and a piece of leather we cannot do anything with. But honestly, that is a very successful fishing trip. I'm super happy with this. That is going to make killing creepers and skeletons and all of that crap so much easier. Oh, actually, we got string here. Okay, we can repair the bow. Let's do it. Hopefully it doesn't cost too many levels. I mean, not that we're using them anyway. Okay, it's only 3. Perfect. Look at that. That is the first time, like, ever, I think I've had a bow that good enough, like, good enough for me to actually want to use it. All right, I think it's time to head down to the mine and try it out. All right, this is always the scariest bit because you never know what's kind of lurking right next to you. Yep, there it is. 300 skeletons. Get out of here, dickhead. See you later. You're an idiot. Piss off. Okay, we're still getting knocked around quite a bit. Oh, okay, this is not... Why is there so many skeletons? It's just ridiculous. Always. There's always 800 of them. All right. Oh, dude. That's not good. Dude, why is there always so many? Oh, but that kills a creeper so fast, though. That is amazing. Really need diamond armor, eh? Because it's just so unsafe down here. Dude, look at that. That just one-shot that creeper. And all these guys, see you later, dickheads. Oh my, look at that. One shot, one burn tick, and they're dead. That's insanely good. That guy's got a bit of armor, so he's gonna live a bit longer. But dude, I can just snipe every mob. Oh! Okay. Settle down. I'm gonna snipe every mob from a distance. That's so good. Look at that. They're all dead. I think it's time to go bloody diamond mining, I reckon. Try and get some diamond armor before we close out the 100 days. I think that's a good plan. Look at these dickheads. They don't know what frickin' hit them. Look at them. See you later, mongrel. All right, well, I'll probably meet you guys when I guess something interesting happens or we find some diamonds. So let's get to it. Oh, piss off, idiot. Piss off, idiot. Oh my god, I think I know what this is. Whenever there's a flat wall like that, I know exactly what that's gonna be. And the annoying thing is I just ran out of food, but let's just go confirm. Maybe not. Oh, okay, there it is. Bang. Wait, bang. Trials chamber. Well, at least we got some copper to build with, but I do not have the food required to deal with this right now. Don't know if it's something I really want to tackle as well before I really get diamond armor, and I definitely just don't have enough time to get that. So that might be something for, you know, maybe 200 days. If you guys like this playthrough and want to see more of it, I'll definitely do that. I'll add that onto my long list of things that I have not done yet. But I think for now, what I might do is head back up to the surface. I was definitely unlucky on the diamond front. I mean, I've pretty much explored all of this cave already, so it's not like I'm really going to find diamonds in already explored areas. Oh, actually, I don't think I've gone down there, but I really need to get out of here because I have no food left. Dude, there's just mobs everywhere I go. I'm going to try and get the hell out of here and back home, and I think I'm just going to continue building, so I'll meet you up there. All right, we have made it back, and we have 5 days left on the clock, and honestly, our area is looking amazing, and I don't really know what else I want to do, although I did show the area to my wife, and she had a couple of cool ideas, like mainly just making this bridge a little bit more, I don't know, bridge looking, and well, my idea for that was to add like a little bit of a handrail if I can. I mean, like this, just kind of elevating the sides of the bridge to make it feel more kind of, I don't know, bridge-like, I guess. And yeah, I think this should, oh, okay, Jesus Christ. This should work pretty well. Oh, I'm getting shot at by a frickin' trident guy. Okay, mate, settle down. See, it gets a little bit wonky over here, which is kind of a pain. So we might have to expand it out a little bit that way. Yeah, something like that. So let's just take a look from afar. Yeah, you can definitely tell it looks a little bit more like an actual bridge now. Should probably be able to put some torches up here too. Yeah, look at him. You're such an asshole. Look at ya. But another idea that my wife had for this area is to add a couple more like docks like this, but actually out this side and maybe a little over here too. I think it would just add a little bit more visual interest to this kind of plain looking area other than like we just have the kind of the bridge going for it at the moment. I think that would look really nice. And while I'm building those, I might just think of some other random ideas and oh, okay, we're screwed. We're dead. Okay, that was close. Yeah, I might think of some other ideas for, you know, this entire thing and how we can kind of elevate it. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so after getting those upgrades done, this area is looking, you know, it's looking a lot better, especially with those little docks off to the side. These little boats that I've scattered around in places look really nice too. And well, it is time to hit the hay and wake up on the final day of being able to build, I guess. Day 99, here we are. And well, honestly, I don't know what else to do to this island other than just get some general kind of things filled in. Like this massive barn, I have not, like for the past, like, I don't even know when I built this, like 60 days, I've been trying to freaking figure out what to do in here. And so my idea, it's kind of crap, you know, but I'm actually just gonna get like a whole bunch of like big barrels and stuff scattered around throughout this thing. Honestly, I really wish we could have gotten freaking animals. It would have been amazing. Like, I would have really loved to have this barn just filled, like, with animals spawning in and have these as our animal pens, but it just did not work out that way, unfortunately. So this, well, this is, yeah, not the most amazing kind of, you know, way to fill this barn, but maybe if you guys enjoy this video and want to see 200 days, I will figure out definitely what to put in here. As well as this platform over here, I kind of just built it and didn't really know what I was going to do with it, and I still don't. So right now it is just a giant freaking blackstone platform. But yeah, I was just thinking for this final day, I might do a little bit of peaceful fishing in hopes of maybe getting another enchanted book. So I'm going to get started fishing, and I will see you guys at, well, the start of day 100. Alright, and that is going to do it for the final catch, a Nautilus shell. That's pretty much all I got. Nothing very crazy. But I'm going to take the final sleep of the video. Bang. And here we are on day 100. We have completed the 100-day challenge, and it is time for the classic tour of the area, okay? So where it all began, this little island here that I built up, and of course never fully actually connected to the bottom of the ocean. That's alright. Our starting boat as well, with still some crap inside of it. Oh, there's cobble in here I could have used. Dickhead. From there, we sprawled out this way and over that way and created that platform and these couple of platforms and this massive ring around the area. We've got plenty of farms to go around. We got heaps over there. We've got a couple of squares here, some more there, some more over here, and heaps back over there too. We'll get over to that in a second. I really like our boat kind of parking area with this bridge as well to allow them in. I was originally just going to kind of cut off from here over to here and just have a big gap, but I felt a bridge was, I don't know, just a lot nicer. It still allows us to walk between the two sides instead of having to like swim or go all the way around. As we come up here, we have our storage area. Of course, I did not end up filling up all of these chests. I've only used like pretty much not even half of them, I think. Once again, if you do want to see 200 days, be sure to let me know in the comments, okay? Also, if you want to play on this world either at day 100 or just on day 1 in a stock bare ocean world with this boat with some supplies, be sure to check out my Patreon as both of those downloads will be up over there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.